Hello, friends, and welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is a lot of content to catch up on. And if you're returning, well, friends, you guys know what's up. I appreciate you so much coming back and hanging out with me. I absolutely enjoy spending my time with you here on the YouTubes Monday through Friday or whenever you listen to me. All right. So let's dive into today's reading. Today is a subscriber request, and I do have to shout this person out because I know you've asked for this reading more than once. I promise I haven't forgotten, but I do actually plan my readings out, kind of sometimes further in advance than others. So I promise you I haven't been ignoring you. This is a topic that I personally enjoy, so I hope that you guys also enjoy it, friends, and feel like you gain something positive out of it. But we are going to be talking about your glow up today. We want to know what our guides would like us to focus on, or what is it that we need to know in order to improve ourselves or improve our situation or in order to grow. Maybe you are on the right path and you've already glowed up and you just want messages for confirmation or just to remind you of how far you've come. Whatever it is, though, this reading is meant to make you feel good. So if it does not, or if it sounds confusing or it's just not making sense to you, those are all signs that it's probably not for you today. So with that being said, let's get into it. As always, we have three groups to choose from. We have a group number one, group number two, and group number three. Whenever you're ready, at your reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we have a subscriber request. We are going to be looking into your glow up. We're going to be asking the question, what is it that your guides want you to focus on, or what is it that they want you to know in order to help you grow and glow up? So these messages are meant to help bring in some confirmation and validation, maybe hype you up and give you some solid, encouraging words of advice, hopefully. But if it does not feel that way, friends, if you feel like you're having a hard time connecting to this energy, it just may mean it's not for you. But in order to help you decide that, we are going to be opening up this reading by checking in on your energy first and seeing what's going on with you. And then we'll be moving into the messages from your guides. All right, with that being said, my group number ones, thank you so much for being here today. I love it that you're here. These readings do not get as many views as the love readings, of course, most of the time. Sometimes I am pleasantly surprised. But the reason I bring that up is because if the collective is smaller here, then maybe the readings might, or the messages might feel even more personal, that much more personal, I should say. All right, my babies, let's get into it. Let's talk about you today. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number ones. Messages for my group ones, please. Messages for my group number ones. Their glow up. What is their current energy? How will they know this is their reading? Messages for my group number ones, please. What's going on in their energy? What's going on with them? Messages for my group number ones. How will they know this is their reading? Messages for my group ones, please. How will they know this is their reading? What's going on in their energy? All right, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. We have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so trust issues, you've been wronged or you're in a comfort zone, and even though it may not be the best, it's almost like the devil, right? It's the you're already comfortable with the discomfort. You already know what to expect here, and yeah, it may not feel the best, or it may not be the best place, but for right now, maybe it's where it feels safest. Now, the other thing I'm feeling is holding on to either a relationship or love, or the idea of love and relationships. And there's a challenge here in maybe how hopeful we feel, or how closed off we currently feel, or trust issues, or maybe being in denial over love or love situations, or not trusting love. All kinds of things coming through, right? Maybe it's almost like feeling a little existential, where it's challenging to overcome these feelings and these thoughts. It is coming through as feelings mostly, but that star in reverse almost tells me like I just give up. Like I don't even have hope anymore. Or maybe you feel this could also, this is definitely, I feel like, signifying that there is healing that is needed, especially with the Seven of Swords and that Four of Pentacles. The lack of trust or the lack of hope or faith is keeping you almost like closed off, or you're holding on to that pretty tightly. Now, some of you, it could be a relationship that you're not together with this person, and that's what you're holding on to. And maybe there's a little bit of denial over how this might be holding us back, or the fact that maybe we haven't walked away from this. Now, for others of you, this could even be talking about a job or a career. That Two of Cups does not have to be relationship. That could definitely be you being comfortable and in union with yourself, and aligning probably spiritually as well, and being in a place where I'm comfortable or I feel satisfied with where I'm at and what I'm doing. It's literally the energy of I really am doing the best I can, or I'm doing pretty well. And right now it feels like we're just going to stay right here. Again, it's uncomfortable, but at least I've grown comfortable with the discomfort. Um, all right, so we're not walking away, or we can't yet. Maybe it's that you can't. Maybe, the Four of Pentacles could also signify money, but that would be like, uh, um, I don't know if money issues, but definitely almost like barely enough. Why the Two of Cups in reverse? We have Two of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Ace of Swords. It's like, you know that you're either closed off or you're still holding on to something. And maybe you're still in the process of healing, which is totally fine. I don't even think if anyone were to say to me, "Oh, I'm healed from that," I don't trust that person, or bless their heart, but they would definitely, in my mind, be someone that I'm like, "Oh, okay." I've noted that for some reason. I don't think I don't think we get to a point where we ever kind of stop evolving. And it's fine if we are healed, but we shouldn't disregard it as I'm totally healed and I won't ever be triggered by that again, because we just never know. Um, and this is coming through as something that, I think you do have awareness of it. And I do think that there's been some tough lessons that have been learned. But again, you could also be making this is your call as well, right? This is almost like you guys could be making this judgment call to be this way. And you're like, yeah, I know that I'm this way, but that's just what it is for now. Because what else can I do? You guys may have been like scarred by situationships, or not trusting that anything can really grow past that. Or you guys, some of you, if this is talking about career, you're like underpaid, but at this point you may have fallen into a comfort of staying in a lower level position, where it's like we didn't make the most of it, or maybe there was imposter syndrome, where we don't feel like we can move on, or we would be successful, or we find excuses as to why we stay. So just putting it into different perspectives, because everyone is dealing with different things, but just kind of showing you how the energy is showing up. Because this is a feeling here. If I don't trust that anymore, it didn't grow, or it didn't, do this. But at the same time, there is also self accountability that needs to come through, or is coming through, as to something again that we're choosing to do. It's a choice. All right, why the King of Cups? Why the Eight of Cups in reverse? Okay, so yeah, some of you guys, this is about, so the Hierophant could be, maybe some of you guys, let's go to those of you that are like actively like healing, meaning you're actively in the process of like going to therapy, or doing some kind of work, some kind of spiritual work, something you're dedicating yourself to. This could just be outlining that in order to help you identify, like I said, if this is your group. For others of you, this is maybe you guys have expected commitment from people or situations that maybe you guys weren't actually like seeing eye to eye, or you weren't aligned. Some of you guys, this could be your career that you love. You know, it's not the thing you do that is a problem. It's maybe where you're currently at, or the direction of things, or, you know, other things that are going on. Maybe you're having a hard time being hopeful that there's going to be a recovery in your industry, or in the things around you, whatever it is that you do. Again, the Seven of Swords comes through in several different ways. Could definitely be a little bit of imposter syndrome. It could be denial and trust issues, and yeah, not admitting to ourselves, which is obviously denial. All right, so you guys are dedicated, which is good. You're still sticking to the same thing, or you're sticking to your healing. Those of you that are, that's really good. All right, so strong on the Aquarius and Taurus, Sagittarius as well. Um, all right, let's continue. And then we have water signs. All right, well, if that sounds like you, babies, well, let's see what your guides want you to focus on for your growth, your well-being, your elevation. I love that as my ear starts ringing. Messages for my group number ones, please. What do my group number ones guides want them to focus on in order to glow up for their growth and their well-being? Thank you, Spirit. What should my group number ones focus on? What are some things that they can do in order to help with their growth and their glow up? Messages for my group number ones, please, and their well-being. What is it that they can focus on? Oh my God, they want you to celebrate the wins more. I feel like they want you, the first thing I thought is like breath of fresh air, or like breathing new life. Yeah, bitch. They want you to come back to planet Earth and get back to community, or get back to people that are like-minded, or get back to, maybe you need a support, like a group, or friends celebrating the small wins and the big ones. There's a feeling here of getting together. You could be feeling bored, or you could have grown a little kind of jaded along the way. It happens. Sometimes we start to turn to stone, we start to calcify, and we need to be like, oh shit, I need to move because this isn't feeling good. And that's what this feels like energetically, you know, or spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I love this so much. This is about you. I'm telling you, this literally feels like breathing new life, or breathing energy, like new energy back into your life. Because this is talking about excitement, or new projects, new ideas, new collaborations. This is talking about you reflecting on milestones that you've reached or have been wanting to reach. This is about the work you've been doing on your own. And now it's almost time to implement that, or out in the world with other people. There is a feeling here of being seen, or be feeling successful, but there's an energy of privacy behind it, or the inner work that you've been doing, which is very beautiful. Virgo energy coming through. What is it that my group number ones need to know for their glow up, their well-being, and their growth? Why the Four of Wands? Oh my God, you guys. Some of you guys, this is talking about even like moving, going somewhere, maybe celebrating something for a milestone, maybe getting together with a group of friends, having a successful time without like others knowing. This feels like this would stay off of like social media. This is like a small select group. It feels very private, and it feels exciting, and it feels like we're doing our own thing. This also feels like community. Tell me why the Three of Pentacles. Messages for my group number ones. Why the Three of Pentacles? The Devil reversed. This is definitely community, and this is collaboration over competition. This is no jealousy. This isn't toxic. That Devil in reverse. This is fun. This could even be getting together. This feels sober, you know? This feels like we're finding joy again outside of whatever we were getting drunk on, whether that was too many drinks, too many yummy foods, too many substances, too much obsession, too much something, right? Negativity, jealousy, perhaps. We're breaking out of that. I think some of you guys are going to find comfort and solace perhaps with a group. And this could be a group of people that maybe you don't know yet, or you're going to be meeting. You might be joining perhaps, or a group of friends or coworkers. I don't know. If you're a freelancer or something like that, it could be collaborations. But this feels like having a different take on things. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Messages for my group number ones. High Priestess reverse. Tell me about the Hermit. So something here has been revealed to you, or it's time to kind of, I feel like there's more excitement that they want you to have. Then we have the Fool. Yeah, this is a new beginning. This is about you letting the world see the new you, starting a new venture and being successful in that, taking a leap of faith, and it worked out. This has been kept in the dark perhaps, or that maybe you're connecting with people that you're connecting in a different way. Maybe you've been feeling alone, or you've been keeping this to yourself. Maybe there's been some kind of struggle here, whether it's with your health, your finances, your mental, emotional, physical well-being. But there's a new leaf here. Yeah, there's a new leaf to turn, or whatever, however you say it. I feel like this comes with um, you gaining some kind of strength or some kind of control over something, or I mean, only you guys know what this is pertaining to. But I do feel like other people might be a helping hand, or might be a part of your journey at this point, or at least that's what things are pointing to. Now, for those of you that this is talking about love, your love life, this is talking about you moving forward in a different way. And this is a conscious, or it's an awareness of leaving behind something toxic, whether that was past relationship, your own past behaviors, or codependency, whatever it is. This is an energy of you're kind of the only one that can have or do something, right, about your situation and circumstances. Now, obviously, this doesn't apply to everyone, because some of you guys might feel like there's absolutely nothing you can do about your circumstances. But in this reading, the group I'm reading for is being encouraged and empowered to do something. So if you're not looking at your situation in a way where you can encourage and empower yourself, there isn't anyone else, especially not a tarot lady on YouTube, that can do that for you. So I do want to clarify that, because as I'm speaking, even though it's very positive, I'm feeling dings of, it's hard to explain, but it's like triggers of like, well, I can't do that. Well, that's not what and it's like, I get it. Not everyone has the same situation, but I am speaking to you, and I do see you, and I do feel you in the collective. But this is a very, very positive reading, my group number ones. I really like it. I think that you have amazing things heading your way. And I think that if you're willing to kind of admit and overcome some of these obstacles and bring awareness and work through them in whatever way this is suggesting that you might be able to, I think that you will be in a place where you're going to be feeling a lot different, a lot better, a lot more empowered. You're also going to be feeling a lot more understood, or a lot more like, I don't know, like someone might be feeling a little alienated, but it's like sometimes we alienate ourselves, right? Without even realizing it. But anyway, my group number ones, that's what I have for you today. There's something very important about Aries season. I almost forgot to say that. So yeah, or there could be an Aries involved. There could be a new job. There could be a leveling up. There is some kind of major step up that it feels like you're definitely being encouraged to be open to. I think that's where the issue is we're not open to something coming in. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get you guys some oracle cards before we close out your reading. Messages for my group ones. What else can we know? What else do my group number ones need to know in order for their glow up and their growth and their overall well-being? We have vision. Get clear on what you want. Series, love and mother yourself. That makes me feel like that Hermit energy with that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That is about mothering yourself, nurturing yourself. And one more, please. Oh, or that was a lot. Let's just do one. We have Hecate. We have change is important. Release the past. Girl, they said it. I didn't. Or I should say she said it. That's why I said girl, because the goddess coming through. Listen, my group number ones, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated, but more than anything, I hope you feel a little encouraged and empowered to get through this thing. As the one and only Prince said, we've gathered here today to get through this thing called life. And we really be doing that on this channel. I appreciate you guys so, so much. Thank you for being here. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you pick this sticker, it's actually a patch. Then welcome to your reading, friends. In case you guys can't see what that says it's from Rugrats, and it says, if Angelica is ever going to make it in a male-dominated power structure, she's going to have to eat, breathe, drink, and sweat self-esteem. Listen, when I tell you guys that I saw this, I said that needs to be a patch, and I did make these a few years ago. Unfortunately, this is the very last one, but I don't know. I might bring them back because they're that good. My group number twos, thank you so much for being here today, you guys. If you're here, you already know why you're here. We are going to be looking into all about you and your glow up. This is a subscriber request. Thank you so much to the person that was requesting this. I know that you asked for it more than a couple times. I promise I did not forget. But I do schedule these, so that's why it was a little bit of a wait. But I appreciate you so, so much. And if you guys have a suggestion of something you'd like to see me cover, go ahead and leave me a suggestion. If it sounds like something that would cover the collective, I will definitely add it into the mix. But if it sounds like something that's a little too much of a personal reading, then you already know, friends. Besides that, I would love to hear from you. All right, my group number twos, let's get to it. We are going to begin this reading by checking in on your energy just to help you connect to this group. And then we're going to be asking the question, what do your guides want you to focus on for your growth, your glow up, and your overall well-being? So let's dive in. You guys know it's all about you today. So if it's not feeling right, if it sounds confusing, it's probably not for you. So it's okay. Don't stress. Don't try to make it fit. All right. Thank you for joining me here today, my babies. And thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number twos. Messages for my group twos, please. Messages for my group number twos. What can we know? What can you tell us? Their glow up, please. What is my group number two's energy? What's going on with them? How will they know this is their reading? Messages for my group number twos, please. How will they know this is their reading? Messages for my group twos. How will they know this is their reading? What's going on in their energy? What's going on with my group twos? What's going on in their energy? What do we need to talk about today? How will they know this is their reading? Not the Five of Pentacles, baby. I get it. It is tough out here for a PIMP, right? You guys. Oh, no, not the money. Not the money, not the job. Not the resources. This has to do, yeah, this has to do with money, or this has to do with, if it's not money, then you're dealing with an earth sign, or someone here is an earth sign. Let's continue, because that Five of Pentacles, it obviously means a hard time, right? We're either feeling left out in the cold, or like we're lacking resources, or we're lacking structure or foundation. Or we're hopefully not, God forbid, but facing a health struggle. That King of Pentacles in reverse, you know, big zaddy, that's job, that's work, that's stability, and that's not there for us. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so maybe this is talking about you thought that there was an opportunity that was going to come up, or you thought something was going to happen by now, and it hasn't. Here's the thing, though. I really, now, please don't get upset, but the energy that I'm picking up in this moment feels like it could be a lot worse. And I mean that in a very positive way, because the fact that you have the 7 and the 6 upright, this tells me that you still have enough resources, time, energy, money, whatever it is, to go around, or you still have enough to be able to take care of everything or balance things out, right? You could be very good at budgeting as well. And I do think that you have enough plus a little bit more. Now, maybe you feel like this is talking about your job, and it's like, okay, well, I'm only going to work the hours that I'm supposed to. I'm going to stop staying full time or doing things on my off time because they don't appreciate me anyway, they overlooked me, or they're not doing it anyway. So it sucks, but this is what I'm doing now, and I'm doing this to feel better. Now, maybe you're also focused on like some kind of recovery, whether that's, health, emotional, mental, spiritual, um, because this Ace of Cups is really good. So even though we have some energy that came through first in your read, we're also getting some, okay. So there's this saying in Spanish, it says, Dios aprieta pero no ahorca, and that means like God tightens but he doesn't strangle. And that translation probably doesn't sound the best, but it's like English is kind of like a simpy language. If you want to know things with passion and more description, guaranteed go to any other language probably. So anyway, and that's what this makes me think. It's like it might be raining, but you still have, shelter, or there might be clouds, but there's still like a positive. Um, so all right, let's see why the 5 of Pentacles. We have justice. You could be dealing with a justice issue. This could be a contract. This could be laws. This could be rules. This could be taxes. This could be maybe even debt, right? And maybe you're trying to figure that out, but there's a way out, or there's something here. It's like, again, there's a silver lining. Why the King of Pentacles in reverse? Maybe you were let go, or laid off or something like that. Why the 7 of Pentacles in reverse? Or something happened that brought attention to an issue that you needed to deal with, and even though it wasn't fun, it's almost like it like got your attention to, hey, over here, your budgeting needs you, or your health needs you, or your family needs you. It's like something here, it kind of made you reprioritize, which is the good thing. This reminds me of a bullshit ass job I had when I worked in fashion. Man, there's certain industries that will stress you the fuck out, and fashion is definitely one of them. um and this place had me so stressed. I mean, my workload was insane. And because I'm a busy little worker bee, and I am very good, as you guys can see, about routine and staying on track, I ended up getting so sick, like within like towards the end of my couple years there, the last 2 months I was there, I remember I went to urgent care 3 times. And I was having like crazy health issues that someone my age at that time, especially, should not have been having. And literally, I had to reevaluate what was important to me. Like when I couldn't feel my face anymore because it was going numb, because that's where the anxiety and the pressure was like driving me to, and it was all for some bullshit ass clothes, for some $10 garment that was going to be sold at fucking Walmart or something. Like, come on now. And I did have to reevaluate. And this is literally what it's reminding me of like something shitty could have happened in order to get your attention. And even if it wasn't as dramatic as what I just explained, this could have even been like just like how you were spending your energy or your money, or what you were prioritizing. So something here, like I said, if you were laid off, or if you were something, that could have made you rethink your priorities. If you're like, fuck, I gave them so much, or I did so much, and then they still ended up unloading me. All right, why the 6 of Pentacles? Corporations, babes, these hoes ain't loyal. You guys already know that. 6 of Pentacles. So yeah, this has to do with work. this very heavy on that, unless you guys are dealing with it would be very specifically like a man or someone who's very, very dominant. And then there's an issue there with them. So you can replace everything I say about work with possibly a person, but I'm not picking that up heavily. I do get that this does have to do with something bigger. This could even do like with the power structure, right? Whatever power structure that is, especially for those of you that are dealing with maybe some forms, that have to do with bigger things, government type things or big work things, something like that. There seems to be an issue. Now, for others of you, you guys could have even, there could have even been like money that needed to be given to you that you needed to maybe fight for. This could have been like time off that you were approved for and they didn't end up paying you, and then you had to try to go get it. Now, I do think that you ended up getting what you deserve, or you're getting what you need out of it. But at the same time, it took some kind of difficulty or challenge to possibly get to that point. All right, so I do see someone paying up here, or I do see someone being able to give or help financially, or be able to, like I said, take care of the things. Why the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Page of Cups. And then the Ace of Cups. So there's something here that we thought we wanted, we felt we wanted, but it didn't end up happening. Or maybe it was a missed opportunity, or something that we felt was a missed opportunity. Now, this Queen of Wands and this Ace of Cups tells me that you're feeling a lot better. You're feeling like, regardless of something that didn't work out or something that didn't happen, it's like, I think this forced you, or this kind of turned you around in a direction where it's like, now at least I feel better. Your health, maybe you're physically feeling better, emotionally, spiritually. Maybe this has helped kind of ground you. Friends, wow, that was different. That was very different. And then as I'm talking to you guys, literally, one of my bracelets just fell off on the floor. It really did. One of my anklets. All right. Let's see, did I miss anything? We have Aries. Yeah, we have fire definitely showing up, and lots of earth. So earth and fire. Earth, wind, and fire, you guys, literally. We have the earth, the wind with the justice, and the fire with this Emperor and this Queen of Wands. So yeah, my group number 2s. If that sounds familiar, sending you hugs. Let's see what else we can get for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 2s, please. Let's see what your guides want you to know for your glow up, your growth, and your overall well-being. Thank you, Spirit. What do my group number 2's guides want them to focus on for their growth, their glow up, and their well-being? Thank you, Spirit. What should my group number 2's focus on for their growth, their glow up, and their well-being? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 2's, please. What should my group number 2's focus on for their growth and their glow up? We have the Strength card. Messages for my group number 2's. What should they focus on? Wow. It's like, keep going. Like anything that feeds your soul, that makes you feel good. It's like loving yourself again, or allowing yourself this new beginning. There's a feeling here of embracing happiness and embracing joy, and moving towards a different direction, or deciding what it is that you want. What's the direction that you want to move into? This is about following your heart, but this is also about viewing things through a more like mature lens. Because it's like, now that something didn't go your way, or you thought that there was a missed opportunity, or there was an opportunity, something didn't work out. It's like, okay, well, that's definitely not the end of my story. What's next? And it feels like you have a choice here. If you don't feel like you do, then I think one is going to be presented to you by Leo season. There could be a water sign involved who's coming in like stress-free, drama-free, with that 5 of Wands in reverse. This also feels like you looking towards a future that's drama-free or conflict-free. This is like, I've learned some things, and now I feel different. Now I feel more in control of my life or my decisions and where it's heading. And I feel really good. That's the feeling I'm getting. It literally feels like a sunny ocean breeze. Tell me why the Strength card. Messages from my group number twos. What is it they need to focus on for the glow up? Tell me why the Ace of Cups. Okay, so for those of you that are dealing with some kind of justice situation, a contract or something that you have to deal with or you feel like you're fighting for, this is encouraging you to have the strength and courage to keep going for it. This is talking about, I really think that things are going to be okay and turn out okay for you. I'm seeing an energy here of clearing the air and of leaving the past in the past. I think there's like a dark cloud that's being lifted, and they want you to kind of realize that. And maybe you already do. And this is literally just sprinkling more little like glitter of joy on the situation that you already know is coming or feel is coming. Now, there's a big question mark here. And this is really asking you, they're talking about following your heart and just and yeah and what that is, and if you need to take your time figuring that out, that's fine too. Tell me why the King of Cups. Something or someone is going to make themselves clear, or there's been an illusion here that's been shattered, or there is someone that wants to come in and clear the air. There is a feeling here of you being a lot more grounded and realistic and allowing yourself to have fun, whether this is be whether this is you're approaching life a little bit more casually or a little bit, like I said, a little bit more fun with a little bit more excitement and curiosity, and leaving the bullshit behind, the drama, the conflict that already happened, and being open to something new. Some of you guys, this is talking about a new lover and you kind of having the choice and the decision to make if you do want this. That Strength card, that Justice in reverse, for those of you that this is talking about lover, this could be about you doing yourself a disservice if you're holding yourself back to the point where you're not following your heart. There's going to have to be a point where you almost like surrender to, it's like the heart wants what it wants, and it's like you're kind of being encouraged to surrender to that because it's going to guide you in the direction that you're kind of meant to go in. Anything that you feel you're really almost like forcing yourself to do might be a sign that that's the thing that needs to be reevaluated. Tell me why the Strength card and the Justice in reverse. Yeah, because that's the past. We're holding on to the past, and that's where we need to improve. You're going to have a chance at a new love or a new beginning, new friendships, new something. And there is going to be, so this is, if this is love, it might be trying to move past a past experience that someone wasn't upfront with you, or you dealt with like a narcissist or something like that. For others of you, this could even be talking about a boss that you're, someone, I did bring up like a past bad work experience. So maybe for some of you, it's about that. The choice is about moving towards something else. But I see you guys being presented with option. I just saw doors, the doors more specifically from, of all things, A Nightmare Before Christmas, in the woods, all the different holiday doors. So you guys are going to have some doors to choose. My group number twos, this feels really good. This feels like, I'm telling you, by Leo season, something is going to be shown to you, and you just have to, I think your biggest kind of thing is just being aware that you're not letting your past hold you back from your future. That's literally the vibe I'm catching from that. All right, my group twos, let's get you guys some oracle cards before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos. Their glow up, please. What do they need to know, my group twos? Oops. We'll just take the top one. Lilith. I love Lilith. Shadow work. We have reclaim your power. Messages for my group number twos. We have Isis. Cast spells, protect, and heal. Then we have Witch's Hat. Wow, this is like about your spells, your prayers, your manifestations. Maybe that's the vibe that you guys have been on. So express yourself, share your gifts with the world. All right, my group number twos, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated, but more than anything, I hope it is helpful. I appreciate you guys being here so, so much. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into, it's a subscriber request. We are going to be looking into your glow up. We're going to be asking your guides, what is it that they want you to focus on in order for you to have this glow up and for your growth and your overall well-being? I want to thank the person that wanted me to do this reading. I did see you post a couple of times about it. I did not forget about you. But I do schedule these in. So I appreciate you so, so much. And my group number threes, if you guys have a suggestion of something that you would like to see me read on, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. And if it's a suggestion that feels like it would apply to, the collective, then maybe we'll do it. All right. With that being said, let's get to it, my babies. I love it that you're here today. Thank you so much. Just a reminder, we are going to be talking about you today. So if the energy is confusing or anything like that, like I've said all the time, and I don't even know if I already mentioned it in this reading, it's okay. You don't have to make it fit. It just might mean that it's not for you. But besides that, let's see what we can know about today. All right, let's tap in. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number threes. Messages for my group threes, please. Their glow up. My group number threes, their energy, please. What can we know? Can you tell us? How will they know this is their reading? What's going on with my group threes? What's going on in their energy? What's my group number threes energy? Thank you, Spirit. My group threes, what's going on in their energy? What do we need to know? What do we need to talk about today? How will they know this is their reading? What's my group number threes energy? One more. My group number threes. What's going on in their energy? All right. What's going on in my group number threes energy? Three of Wands. The Lovers. Okay, you're waiting. Six of Swords. So maybe you're just like anticipating progress in your life, whether this is in your love life or in your professional life. There's a feeling here of moving on and moving forward. I am liking the vibes so far. It feels like you're ready for what's next. Eight of Wands. Yeah, you're ready to go. Maybe you guys are even traveling. Maybe you're going to be traveling this in the next few months. I was going to say in the summer, but I know it's not summertime everywhere on the planet. King of Cups. If this is a person, it's almost like you're waiting to hear from them or you're waiting for things to progress with them. The Star. Yeah, it's a good time, bitch. This feels like we're feeling very good, very positive, very hopeful. But this does feel like sunshine after the rain. So maybe you went through some kind of difficult period or things are just looking up. It does feel like it's a good time to be you, or, I love that. The energy feels good. This feels like emotionally, maybe you have little crushes, or maybe you feel very lighthearted or very almost like butterflies or very excited about what's to come, even if you don't know exactly what that is. Some of you guys might know what this is. Some of you guys might be dating or looking forward to a date with someone. Others of you are in a very playful energy where the next 3 months specifically, that does keep coming up, are going to be very fun. We're out here, living for me is what it feels like. I'm out here filling my cup in order to be happy and fill others. There is this sense here of enjoyment that's coming through with your life, or at least in this area of your life. Six of Cups, Six of Swords. Yeah, you guys might be going somewhere. You might be traveling. You might be going somewhere that you used to visit in your childhood. You might be hanging out with childhood friends. You might be reuniting with a soulmate. You might be ready for all that. So this energy feels like things are pretty good right now. You guys might even have a lot of plans in the pipeline, right? For the next few weeks or something like that. Maybe you're getting lots of invites, or it's go time. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups, and then we have the Three of Cups. We're going to take that how it came out in reverse, and why the Star card. 8 of Cups in reverse. So yeah, you're not losing hope. So if this is about your specific person, because you are group 3, this could be that you're just entering an era where you're very hopeful. You feel very empowered in your life. You feel like things are as they should be. And I feel like there's excitement and anticipation for what's to come. Now, like I said, it could be because of plans that are already, already out there, or you're just entering an era where there's just a lot to do, or there's a lot of good stuff. So this group definitely does not feel like, we all suffer to some degree because we're alive and we're human. And to be alive is to suffer. But so I don't mean that everything in your life is perfect, but this is a group that is not like suffering, or you're not going through an intensely terrible time. This is a group that feels like we're in a very positive place right now. Now, this does not mean it's not going to be you, but what it can mean is that you might be in a slightly different point of the timeline. So if you feel called to another group, I really feel like there might be messages for you there, and it might progress into this. Because this feels like we're on the other side of it. And I think that once we got the first couple cards, I was like, oh shit, this is literally like the sunshine after the rain. Because I do feel like you guys have been through something. All right, so traveling, going places, doing things, emotionally connecting. Got it. We love to see it. Anything else, please? How will my group number 3s know this is their reading? What's their energy? Why the 3 of Wands with the Page of Cups? You guys could have a crush at a distance, someone that you're flirting with. Yeah, Justice reverse. Something here you might feel is like kind of working against you, or, the truth hasn't been revealed. Or maybe how long something has been. Why the Lovers with the Page of Wands. Then we have the Witch. It did come out in reverse, so that makes me think of like High Priestess in reverse. So things have been revealed to you. So it's not here yet, but it feels like it's coming. We have the Magician with the 6 of Cups. You're making things happen. This could feel a feeling of nostalgia, or when you miss someone or something, it's almost like you're manifesting it into your reality. Queen of Pentacles. Life feels good. Finances feel good. All right. Honestly, this feels like a moisturized and unbothered group, which I love. And as I say that, Page of Pentacles and the Empress, you're focused on literally, you're focused on your business, on the business that pays you, on the people that you love, and you've pulled your energy back on other things that maybe didn't need to have your attention that way. I think you've also become really good at going with the flow, the Sun card, and that's done wonders for your happiness, your joy, and your well-being. Wow, this feels like you're already glowing, and like I said, the moisturized group. All right, my group number 3s. If that sounds like you, babe, I love it. Let's see what your guides want you to focus on for your growth, your glow up, and your overall well-being. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s. Messages for my group 3s. What would their guides like them to focus on for their glow up, their growth, and their well-being? What do my group number 3s need to focus on for their glow up, their growth, and their well-being? Messages for my group number 3s. What is it my group number 3s should focus on for their growth, glow up, and overall well-being? Thank you, Spirit. We have the Knight of Cups. Oh my God, not your love life. Yes, your love life. Positivity, letting the past go. And as I say that, the Death card. Yeah, you guys, there was a situation here where you felt like you wasted your time, or there was frustration, or maybe there was something you were investing in that wasn't going to be for you. Or maybe there was a time where you didn't prioritize your love life or your emotions in this way. But this feels like this is coming to an end. There's something ending here. Page of Swords. For some of you guys, this is even like you changing up your approach to dating. And others of you, this could be talking about you communicating with someone, or maybe there's an ending of a cycle where we weren't being seen, or we weren't talking. Let's see what that's, maybe talking to anyone or being open. Why the Knight of Cups, or a specific person? Messages for my group number threes. What do they need to focus on for their growth, their glow up, and their overall well-being? We have the Knight of Wands. Why the Lovers? Messages for my group number threes. What is it that they need to focus on? We have the Ten of Cups. So this is literally about your happiness. This is about you coming into alignment with what's for you, and the way you're going to do that and continue manifesting this love that you want, or this connection, or how you're going to continue to almost like snowball all of these good things that are heading into your life, is by continuing to focus on what makes you happy. Even if it's outside of romantic love, outside of this partner, which I think you guys have been doing a really good job of. And I think that's why you're at this point, right? Where it's like the scales are being balanced. And yeah, you might have your days where you wonder, when things are going to change, or when it's going to be different, but overall, there's still a lot of happiness to be had here, whether it's in love or in a relationship or outside of it, and just making choices based off of what feels right to you and you coming into alignment with yourself. We have the Tower. So there's things unexpectedly and almost like life-changingly that are going to be changing, and that are going to be correcting themselves. The wrongs from the past, all of those years or months, or everything you went through and felt the way that you did. It feels like your life is taking a big turn, and it's very welcome. It does feel like it happens quite quickly. Why the Ten of Swords? Especially with that Eight of Wands. It's like once it happens, it's going to happen fast. This is also reassurance for those of you that are kind of in your head over your love life or a specific person or something like that. Because there's a feeling here of once it happens, it's going to happen fast. So we're getting the Five of Swords. So there could be a tendency to think back, or to overthink, or question. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. And this is something that we need to let go of. Or there could be someone that is coming in, or something that is coming in, that is meant to heal this, if there was a feeling of looking back in the past. Why the Death card? Yeah, something's ending. Something's going to be ending for you. This reading's posting in June. By the end of this year, I feel like this is going to be different. You're already going to be like, that ending happened. Why the Death card? And things are going to be, you're going to be in a different place. Good, in a good place, in a good way. I mean that's a good tower. That's a very good tower that's coming in. Look at all the beautiful supportive energy. And then we have the Five of Swords, which is like, oh, what is this? Should I, what is it? Questioning it. So we're going to see why that is. Because it feels like a part of you is happy and a part of you is stressed. You almost have like a love-hate relationship with whatever this is, whether it's your love life or a person, or I don't know. It's a little bit of a love-hate. Can't live with it, but can't live without it. A little bit of that. Why the Page of Swords? At least when it pops up. Why the Page of Swords? Four of Cups. Ignoring a conversation, or ignoring important conversation. Someone wants to have a conversation with you, or there's going to be a need here. Why the Page of Swords with the Four of Cups? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This could be also signaling you guys, Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is talking, for those of you that online date, this could be you're changing it up. This could be someone's approaching you online. This is you are not giving anyone the time of day that doesn't feel like it's going to be something solid or stable. But I do feel like this is talking about triggers that might come up if you guys do have someone suddenly pop in, or something suddenly change. Especially if you're a fixed sign, or you don't have to be a fixed sign. No one likes change, but I mean specifically fixed signs, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Change is very hard, or something unexpected. It's like, whoa, I didn't know you were going to contact me. I didn't know you were going to say hi to me. I don't know. It almost like ruffles your feathers a bit. And this is talking about your approach to it. and how you communicate. Are you rejecting something, and you might be rejecting your future, or you might be, if it's not that you're rejecting your future or what it is that you want, I'm not saying you're doing it on purpose. I'm saying it's almost going to be like a knee-jerk reaction, where the things that you want and that your heart is calling you, when it actually shows up, or when we're given chances to move closer towards that, we may be like, oh no, fuck this. No, I don't want to talk to nobody. No, I don't want you. I don't, nope, ignore, reject, delete, decline. That's what's coming through. And for others of you, it's just that you learned this discernment of who not to give your time to. Let's do one more on this, the Five of Swords. Tell me why the Five of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Why the Five of Swords, please? Judgment reverse, the World reverse, Seven of Swords. So this could be saying no. This could be trust issues, or this could be a truth needing to be revealed, or something that we need to admit to ourselves. This could be talking about when you feel in your head, or when you question things so much, or when something feels this way. It's important to ask yourself if it's coming from within, if you're like stopping yourself because it is a trigger, or if it is because of this person or the situation. Basically, like discerning red flags. Maybe even like learning to trust yourself. Because that Judgment in reverse, that means no, but that could also mean when we're ignoring like a bigger lesson, or we're ignoring the call. There's an energy here of ignoring. This could even be ignoring a phone call, or ignoring a message. One more. Tell me about the Death card and the Strength card. What do my group number 3s need to focus on for their glow up, their growth, and their well-being? Why the Death card and the Strength card? Four of Pentacles in reverse. That's about letting go. Knight of Swords and moving forward. Letting go, getting out of our comfort zone, and moving on, moving forward. Page of Pentacles, dating, or being a friend, or starting as friends, or taking an opportunity to learn something. Three of Cups. I do feel like it has to do with other people. Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles, going back and forth. So yeah, friends, I think that this is coming up for you kind of soon. And this is going to be presented to you. And it's almost going to be, it's going to test your glow up and your growth, right? Because it's going to be like, it's going to challenge you in some kind of way, which is not a bad thing, If life didn't challenge us, it's like, who would we be? We'd be boring. Yeah. And I immediately think of people that I've met in all my 500 years of life who who seem to have a pretty unbothered existence. But anyway, most of us. All right, friends, that's what I have for you. Listen, you guys will have to let me know. Something's unexpectedly happening, bitch. And I think it's like happening in October and November. Yeah, October, November. Mark my words. My group number 3s. Let's get you guys some oracle cards before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group 3s, please. Messages for my group 3s. What can we know? What can you tell us? What do they need to know about their glow up? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group 3s. We have trust. The universe has a plan for you. Bitch, I'm adding that part. It just felt like it should. All right, the universe has a plan for you. We have Lilith. Reclaim your power. What else? Messages for my group number 3s. Last quarter moon. What is holding you back? That I could see that Five of Swords, holding yourself back. Then we have no, sleep on it. So don't make any immediate decisions. Allow yourself to see the message or think about it. Step away, take your time, and then come back to it. Very important, okay? Because you might change your mind, or you might view things differently. My group number 3s. That is what I have for you today. Oh, you guys are my lovers. You're my lover group for sure. I appreciate you guys being here so much. I hope you enjoyed your reading, but more than anything, I hope it was helpful. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.